moving slower than normal.
It's been like 103 out here. So.
It's been hot, but it's been raining too, like a lot, and then it'll just stop. Like it'll rain real hard, and just stop.
Out here, it's been cool during the day, and then come like 2, 3 o'clock, it's burning up.
There we go. All right, so tonight we are going to talk about. We're going to talk about how to leverage single and residual income membership sites. So we're going to talk about membership sites that you get paid like one-off on, and membership sites that you get paid residually on. So having a membership site is being able to put information in private or have like exclusive access that's not privy to the public. And people love exclusivity, so being able to leverage the exclusivity, you can again have that as one-off income or be able to leverage that as a residual income on a monthly basis. So we're going to talk about a few tools that Builderall has inside of it that can have you to be able to leverage that, as well as some content and membership sourcing resources. So before I get started, is there anybody that would like to share their business, who they are, what they do, and how we could find you? There's nope. Okay. So let's go over here input. Y'all know I like to every class that I teach is on Builderall, which I like to describe as giving your business a foot rub. Because imagine if you just come home after a long day and somebody's like, let me just rub your feet. That's what Builderall does for your business. It just makes things a lot easier. So you can actually have a membership in here to where you are able to, let's just go over here, where you're able to actually divide up access to your site. So you can have certain levels of your site accessible to certain members and so on and so forth. So I'm actually, hold on. We're going to watch a quick video from here on just the configuring the areas. But the reason why I like this with Builderall is because you can set it up to where you accept the payment, and then once the payment is accepted, the permissions are automatically released. They get their password. All that stuff is taken care of. And if you have like multiple membership areas across different websites, you can include that in an all-inclusive package. So I had bought a marketing course a couple of years ago, and because I bought this course, I get access to all the courses that come with it, right? And I got access to like 8 other courses because I bought this one specific course. So they all have their own separate logins, and you know, every time I got one, I just got all the different logins to the different accesses. So I say that to say, like, if you have multiple offerings, that you could leverage that. But we're gonna just watch this video about the actual membership access.
Hi, I'm Shelly Turner with the Builderall team, and I'm going to show you how to set up a membership site so that you can get access for your users. So we're going to use buttons buttons and menus to set up access. So the first thing I want to show you is what I've set up so far. So I have a home page, a membership access page, which has a button leading them to the membership area, which is protected. You can see that little red circle. That means it's a protected page and they're not going to be able to get in without permission. So let's take a look at each of these pages. So I'm going to click the little triple dots and go to the website for the home page. And we've got a home page set up with some buttons here, and they're not configured yet, but we're going to take a look at how to set up the buttons for your membership area, or you can even do the same thing with a menu. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the second page. So go to website, and this is the membership access page, and this is where they click to be able to go to the membership area. If I click this button right now, because it's protected, I shouldn't be able to get in. So if I click go to member area, it says you have to register. So it's telling me you have to register because you're not a registered user. So that's what we're going to look at now, getting them to register before they try to get into the protected area so that they have a username and password to get in. So let's see how we can do that. So I'm going to go back into Cheetah, and we're going to start editing these pages. The first one we're going to edit is the home page where all of our buttons and menus are, so we can see exactly what's available to help our users get into the membership area. So I'm going to go into my editor, and here we've got buttons set up and a menu set up. So let's jump into the buttons first. So when we have a button, we can actually click on the button and go to that menu toolbar and click the set link. It's the fourth one from the left. So if I click it, it's going to allow me to set the link for that button. Now that first button was the login button. So if I go down here to where it says site members, these are the actions that I can choose from, and I'm going to choose for this to be a login button. So it's a login button. Once they log in, what area do they get access to? And I'm going to say they get access to member area 1. And then I can choose where I redirect them before they take action. And I'm going to redirect them to the access page. I'm not going to redirect them to the membership area yet. I'm going to redirect them to the access page. So I'm going to click on that, and then we're going to click save. So what that does is it allows the person to click and log in with the username and password that exists already. And then once they do that, it will send them to the member access page. Now let's take a look at log out. So I'm going to click that and then go to set link. And I'm going to go to the site member area, and I'm going to do log out and then redirection. In the redirection, I'm going to send them to the home page, back to the very beginning. And then I'm going to click save. And then for the register button, I'm going to do the link as well. And I'll click on site members. And then this is a register button. So when they register, they get access automatically to member area 1. And the redirect is going to be to the membership access page. And then I'm going to click save. And then here, password reminder, I'm going to click on that and do the link. And I'm going to go down to site members, and I'm going to click remember. And then the redirect is going to be to the membership access page and save. So now we've got all of these buttons set up, and I'm going to click save, and then that's fine. And now we can see that we can do the exact same thing on our menu. So if I click on the menu and then I go to configure items, that's going to open up my menu tools, and each of these items has a link on it the same way the buttons do. So if I click on each link, the first one was log in, so I'll go to the exact same thing, site members, and then log in. They'll get access to member area 1, and we'll send them to the member access page and save. And then the second one, log out, so I'm going to click the link, and then site members, and the action is to log out, and the redirect is going to be to home so they can log back in again. So I'm going to click save. And then register, I'm going to click the link button. I'm going to go to site members and register. They'll get access to member area 1 automatically. And when they're done registering, we'll send them to the membership access page and then save. And then the last one, password reminder, I'm going to click the link, and then I'm going to go to site member and remember for password reminder, and then the redirect is going to be back to the home page, and then save again. So now we've configured our buttons and we've configured our menu to work with getting them to either log into the membership area, log out of the membership area, to register for a new account in the membership area, or to recover their password if they forgot their password. So let's go ahead and click save, and then that's fine. And now this is actually published. So what we would need to do is there's several different things that you need to remember about this. Is the login button needs to go somewhere that's outside of the membership area, so they can click it and actually log in and then get sent to the membership area. The log out button typically goes inside a protected page area. So when they're inside the membership area, when they're ready and they're done, they can click log out and it will take them out of the membership area. Register typically goes outside of the membership area on a page that's not protected, because they have to be able to click this to register. Once they register, you can send them to the membership access, and there they can click to go into the membership area. And then of course you can put password reminder anywhere you want to. It can be on the outside of the membership area, inside of the membership area, or both. So let's go ahead and take a look at this live version and see what happens when we register and then purposely log out and then try to log back in and see if we can get access to our membership area. So I'm going to go ahead and save this one more time, and that's fine, and close. And now we'll go to the live website. So I'll go over here. Right here's the live website. So I'm going to refresh it to get the latest changes that we've made. And the first thing I need to do is register. I have to have a username and password to get in. So I'm going to click register. All right, so I filled out all the information and I'm going to click confirm. And now it takes me to the membership area where I can click to go into the membership area. Now, if you remember when I did it last time, it made me register because I wasn't registered yet. So it should see me as registered now because I filled out the form. And now I can click go to member area and I should be able to get it into the membership page. And there it is. So now I'm actually in the membership area because I've registered. And now let's see what happens if I log out. So I'm going to go back to that page that has all the buttons on it. And I'm going to officially log out. And let's see what happens. So I'm going to click the log out button. Now the log out button would be inside the membership area. And then click log out to log out of their membership area. Then they'd have to log in to get back in. So if I click log in, it's going to allow me to put my email in there again and my password, and then sign in. And now I'm back logged in again, and if I click go to member area, I'll get access to that private membership area. Now what happens if I forgot my password? I don't remember what it is, I can't remember what it was, and I'm just stuck. So let's go back to the page where our buttons are on, and I can click password reminder. So if I click that, it's going to have me put my email in and click confirm, and it will send me my password information so I can actually log in. Now, these buttons do all the same things as these buttons. Remember that login goes on the outside of the membership area, log out goes on the inside of the membership area, register goes on the outside of the membership area, and password reminder should be on the outside of the membership area too. So the only one that should really be on the inside of the membership area is the log out button. So they can log out of the membership and then have to log in to see the membership area again. So that's how you use buttons and menus to be able to set up your access for your membership areas inside of Cheetah in Builderall.
All right, so that is yes, it's that easy. Now let's get back over here. There are all kind of things that you could put behind a membership site. So you can charge one time for it. And so like e-learning, the way that it's set up with Builderall, you actually can set it up to have access released through a membership site. And this actually helps when it comes to like being able to have like refund protection and different things like that, being able to offer things through a membership. Also, because you can also deliver bonuses if you have e-learning through a membership. So you also can have memberships through the mobile app. And that's like you can have the free version of your app, and then you can have exclusive content that's on the membership side. So membership also counts as, a subscription, because you could have recurring income. Now, the only way that you can have a recurring membership is if you're giving recurring information. So you got to think about that as well. As far as if you're going to do a one-off and you're going to do a residual, you want to think about, am I going to give residual value, right? Is it going to be a one-off of value? Or is it going to be, are you giving residual value? So if you're giving residual value, you can charge residual amounts. But understand that depending on your pricing tiers, you don't have to be live. There are memberships that are like $9.95 memberships that are just simply email tips, right? You go on a private email list and people charge this as far as memberships. So you can, you can start with, whatever you would like, but it doesn't have to be where you're actually having to have more time. It's just being able to put content that you're not necessarily allowing the public to get access to. And that can be a guide, that can be, like I said, email tips, that can be different videos, it can be different audio lectures, it can be a variety of different things that you are offering on a consistent basis or on a one-off basis, depending on the way that you want to do it. So we're gonna take a look at some of these other tools, but I want to touch on WordPress a little bit. So the reason why I have WordPress up here, because you actually have two capabilities with this that are pretty unique when it comes to the membership sites. So you can actually create your own social media membership. Like you may have seen something like Mighty Network, or but we all know Bookface. Those are different sites that people are leveraging now. And now you can actually create your own through WordPress. They have this site called Membership Press, and it allows you to create your own social media site. Not only that, on the e-commerce end, when you're talking about memberships. So I don't drive, right? And I take Uber. So I actually pay a certain amount every month to get lower pricing. So I get like a standing like 20%, 15%, something like that. I have a standing percent off of all my Ubers because I pay a monthly fee. You might see something like that with the like DoorDash, right? You pay like $9.90. That's exciting. You may pay like $9.99 a month or whatever the amount is to get zero delivery charges. So you can have an e-commerce store where you have a subscription, aka membership, to get lower pricing. So I have a reseller in a wholesale business, right? And I can set it up to where it's actually on a membership site to where there's a monthly fee. And for that monthly fee, you get access to wholesale pricing. But if you don't pay, then you don't get to log in and you don't get to see the stuff that's at a discount. All you see is retail, right? So that is the cool thing about WooCommerce in the WordPress. So WooCommerce is a WordPress extension that Builderall actually has in it. Let's actually, we're gonna take a look at it. So this is like the Cheetah Builder, but you can do so much on the custom end when it comes to WordPress. Like it's pretty dope. But I want you guys to see the commerce one. Am I missing it? Okay, we're just gonna start from the top. That's the easiest way. I'm gonna have to do WooCommerce training, straight WooCommerce. I am too, because that store, man, you put your store on WooCommerce, that SEO is nice. Like you just get sales. You don't even know those people. That's the that's what I'm gonna do. It probably won't be next Sunday, it'll probably be the Sunday after, because that might actually even take 2 classes. Now I think about it. Let me think on it. But I will, yeah, this month sometime I will do a WooCommerce class, because that is just a whole different, man, the things that you could set up on there are nuts. Okay, let me get calm. We're gonna watch this video about WordPress. That's why I was looking for the one on the WooCommerce, because I needed one under 2 minutes. We're not gonna watch that video, but let me put this sheet in the chat so that everybody has access to watch this on their own accord. I couldn't remember. So I'll be putting I get the links confused sometimes, and I don't remember which one is the long video. So I'll be like, oh yeah, we're not watching that one. That's what I say. We're not watching that one. Sorry for forgetting which one, but we still got to talk about the different things. So WordPress and WooCommerce. If you want to get more customized with the things that you could do with your membership, that's definitely the route that you want to go. Like you can even make a sales membership. So like you can create a platform to where people can list their products for sale, like eBay, and they pay you a membership fee in order to be able to do so, right? It's like having a digital flea market, and they pay booth rent type of deal. So that's why I'm gonna have to just do a WordPress WooCommerce straight up class, because y'all, I even built a Bitcoin bank on there. Like I have built multiple membership sites on WordPress, and I actually have built my own bank inside to where people can hold their coins and send and receive. So yeah, that might actually be a 3-part class when I think about it. Let me think about it. We might have to, that might be some things we can talk. We might even have to take that into September, because I'm taking all of September off. So that might be something that I put together as far as a boot camp that you guys have for the month of September. Because y'all not, I will not be here for September. But yeah. So let's come back over here. So blog again. So have you ever been on the internet and then you click a blog article and then they tell you you gotta pay to finish reading the whole thing? Those are premium blogs. Those you gotta pay to read them. You have to have a monthly subscription in order to get access to those articles. And those are usually niche based, meaning they're topic specific. But again, that is a way that you can leverage memberships. As far as on the residual end, you can have a private exclusive blog and you can charge, residuals for it. Now you can have multiple assets that you're out there charging, either single membership or recurring membership. And they don't have to be a lot. You can have a whole bunch of micro subscriptions. You can have 10 $9.99 subscriptions running out here, because they require low maintenance. They don't require your time. You literally are able to give standalone information that you're able to either upload to the site or email out to the members. And it doesn't require you to physically be there in person. And it should be in a way that your customers actually able to, utilize the information, whatever that may be, without you being there. There should be some instruction as to where and how to navigate through things, no matter what it is, if whether you think people are familiar or not. So you should have a video that goes over your membership site, how to access the e-learning, the different features of your free versus your premium of your app. Everything should have some kind of tutorial aspect to it, so that you're already answering the questions that people would normally have. Sometimes that comes from actually getting beta testers. So you can have people that actually beta test your stuff for you. Like, hey, can you test this out for me and let me know if it has any kinks in it? And that definitely helps. So let's actually take a look at the app builder though. I do want to look at it because this thing is down. And I'm telling you, that's all these apps really are memberships. Okay, they're memberships. And you pay a membership fee not to have ads, right? Or to get the extra features in these, right? So we are going to watch this though. And I definitely suggest that you guys come and watch this Tuesday night training on here, because these Tuesday night trainings go in. They're about an hour long and they're really, really good. Uh-oh.
I'm Shelly Turner with the Builderall team. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can do mobile apps for the iPhone, Android, and even Kindle. So let's go ahead and jump into the mobile app builder in Builderall. So I'm going to go to the top left-hand side and click the menu. Then I'm going to go to Builders, and I'm going to go to App Creator. And here's where you can start building mobile apps. To create your first application, you just need to click Create New Application, and then name your application, and then click Create. And now that takes you inside of the mobile app builder. And the first thing you need to do is choose from a template. And there's several to choose from. Just click any design that you like. Go ahead and click right on the design and then click OK. The mobile app platform will pull the design then that you chose. And then your next steps are to go through the editor process of designing, creating the colors. And these are all the colors of your mobile app, including the general color, header color, homepage color, list colors. There's a lot of colors to set up for your mobile app. The next area is features, which is kind of the same thing as pages. So you have many different styles of pages to choose from to put into your app. All the page styles are down here. For example, if you want to add a calendar to your app, you just click calendar and then you'll configure the calendar. If you want to add a Facebook page, you just click Facebook and then you configure that Facebook page. These here are the pages that are already in your app, and you can delete them by clicking the X at the top right of the box and then OK. If you want to edit a feature or page, you just click on that page. It will open up that page and it will show you everything that you can do with that page. For example, with this page called the catalog page, you are able to edit categories and products of a store. Once you finish adding all the pages and configuring them, then you're going to go to the application page. And in this page, you're going to set the buttons for your application, and you're going to set some settings, including the Android push settings, the startup image, which is what I call a splash page. And once you set up your application settings, then you're going to go to publication. In publication, you're going to come up with an application name. You'll leave the bundle ID the way it is. You'll need that for publishing. You'll have a package name, and you'll have a URL for your privacy policy. You can also choose to monetize your apps with AdMob. You'll need an account with that to be able to do that. And you'll be able to set up your mobile source codes. Once you finish setting up all of that, you'll click Ready, Publish My App. And you'll be able to set up everything to be able to publish, including the billing address, payment option. And remember that if you are on the $49.90 plan, your web publishing is free, so you will not have to pay. So you save all that. And then once you choose everything, it tells you your order details, and you're just going to click Validate. And now the order has been successfully processed, and we'll click here to go back to the application list. And now we're back in the applications. We can go back to edit anytime we want to by clicking the edit button, or we can delete our app. I'm going to go back into edit, and I can choose to promote my application. And this is where you can put the link for the iOS version, the Android version, and then you can download the QR code so people can use the QR code to get to your app. You can also take a look at analytics. including the app analytics and the feature analytics. For app analytics, it's going to give you an evaluation of app users. And then for feature analytics, it'll give you an evaluation of the features of your app. The next area is users. If you have users that need to have access to your app because they need to make changes to the app, you can add users to a specific app to allow them to access. To do that, all you do is click Add. You'll put in their information and then click Save. They'll have a username and password to log in, and they'll get access only to the apps that you allow them to access. The next area is Settings. And in here, you'll get terms and conditions, you'll get APIs that you can use, you can connect domains, you have some advanced settings, and you have the ability to send messages back and forth between you and the users that you've added to your system. Also at the very top, you've got a link to Dashboard, to set up push notifications, to edit your profile, and to change the language. So that's the mobile app builder inside of the Builderall platform. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to set up your developer accounts.
All right, so that is super dope. And like I said, you can set it up to where you have a membership site actually in the app, right? To where you can have a free version and a paid version and have exclusive content, you know, for the paid side, and you can have it be recurring. I know somebody that had an app that it was $50 a month to be on their app, right? So whatever value that you are distributing through your app can vary, and you know your price point will vary on the value that you are giving through the app. But yes, y'all can look it up. So yeah. Now we talked about membership sites, which you can do single payments or recurring payments. E-learning, which it's mostly ideal to do single because they're courses. The mobile app where people do where you get lifetime access. But I would actually do that like Residual for real. WordPress with being able to, have advanced membership sites as well as membership e-commerce sites, and being able to have exclusive blog content to where you have that as far as Residual. So all the rest of these I would do Residual. E-learning would be the one that has it too. I mean, membership sites too, because I mean, even when we're about to go look at right now, as far as a content resource, I paid a lifetime fee to get access to the membership. Okay. Memberships come in all kind of shapes, sizes, and forms. So you gotta look at it like that. So my favorite site, of course. And there are other sites like this. So I actually did leave you guys with a PLR resource, explanation resource that's on the document that you can go over at your own leisure and be able to get a better understanding of what PLR products are, as well as they have some other PLR sites as far as resources. But this is my favorite one. I like IDPLR. So they have all kind of products that you can come over here and get. They even have apps, right, that you can already do. But you can come over here and find different things that have private label rights, and that's important because that means you can do whatever you want with it and turn it into your own. It's like having a ghostwriter. So you can use this to, one, make different different sites that you have for a single membership, right? Or you could use this to give information on your residual information, because you can disperse the information out, being able to drip it out, right? You can drip the information out over time, but they have a whole bunch of different genres. Like this thing is a lot. But you also want to look at the license. Private label rights, meaning you can do just about anything that you want to do with it. But these are, you can break the information down that's in these and be able to actually drip it out over time, right? And then that gives you that residual income. depending on what's inside of these. Okay, let's just look at this. Blogging traffic mantra. Okay, let's just see. I can better explain it. All right, preview. Maybe they might make me log in, they might not. So hold on, before I go to preview, you can get a pretty good explanation of like what's in here and what are the topics, right? It'll tell you what you can and cannot do with them. They cannot be given away for free, but they can be given away in exchange for emails. So you can use these to build your list. If it says you can use it to build your list, you can use it to give it away as a lead magnet, because you're not technically giving it away for free. You're giving it away in exchange for information. So that is the difference. That is something that you have to be mindful of. You can offer it as a bonus with something else that they purchased. So just look at your license agreement and what you can and cannot do. That is always the wise thing to do. But you can come to the preview. It is going to make me log in. So let me log in, then I'll show y'all. Let's go all over with that. All right, so if we hit the preview button, it'll open up the folder of what's inside of it. It'll give you a preview. The actual information, because you want to make sure that it's something that you can work with, right? That's just the beginning of it. So it'll give you just a teaser of it. Oh yeah, let's go back. So depending on what you're actually, and then you can actually see like the graphics that are included in it as well. So depending on what you're actually doing, what they include will vary. Like some of these like that are really good, like let me go back, let me show you something. Let's just go look at the newest ones. I like to look at the ones that are the new, there we go, that are the newest. So you can come over here and look at the latest ones that have been added. But I want to show you guys a better example. So let's do this. So this is what I'm talking about. They have way more stuff. Let's preview. They have the video transcripts, the Instagram carousels, the actual videos, the keywords come in this bad boy. Okay, the presentation slides, different things for the affiliates, a 7-day autoresponder series. So y'all see where this is a whole dang, it's a IKEA business in a box set that you just got to put together. So I actually have a lot of these put together, and I'm actually releasing a lot of these this month. But like I said, you could use this and be able to disperse the information out over time. Or if you're doing a single payment membership site, bada bing, bada boom, you just install it and there you go. Now, also they have other resources where there's the bonuses. Okay, so these articles right here, I have a account here, and you can do it just like you're doing the products here, but it's different blog topics. So you can send these out on a private blog. You can send these out as private trainings, and they have all kind of different things over here. So that's super dope. That you could actually use too. Now they do have softwares that you can use that you can actually link into that app builder. So that's pretty neat. But again, you can use that to source for information for your membership sites. So I know that was a lot of information, but I hope that it was very helpful. Are there any questions about anything that we covered tonight?
Thank you, Dazzle, for this information. I do have 2 quick questions.
Mhm.
This is Debbie. The Better Habits video, did you look under videos for that?
No, I just went to the top one. I mean, the latest 100 products.
Latest 100 products? Okay.
And
And
so
then,
also on here, I did put the ID PLR request form. So if you guys don't have an ID PLR account, you have to let me know because I don't get a notification that you filled this out. But just let me
okay,
know that you filled this out, and then I'll actually download the product that you want and email it to you.
thank you. So we just have to go on, and I don't know if there's like a product code or something we add to that?
It's a link, it's a URL.
Okay, perfect. And I was looking at the app, because I do want to build an app. And thank you for that PLR, by the way. You did tell us you would help us with that. We appreciate you. For the app, I'm on my dashboard for Builderall. And so when I first come on and I'm at home to start where she started with the app builder, where do I go to start a project? Because I don't see, am I going to like create a website, a physical store?
No, so if you're on your dashboard,
Mm-hmm. Because I don't see that option. It's like website, e-commerce, webinar, physical store, sales
yeah, no,
page.
it's not going to be in the starter project. It's definitely going to be in the tools.
Oh, in the tools. Let me go back. Tools. Okay, perfect. Mhm. Oh, there's like 11 pages. So I just have to look for it. Will it
No,
say?
where it says search, you can right here where this little search bar is, you can type
Oh,
in,
yeah.
and then it'll pop it up like that.
Okay. And so you were talking about the paid membership and the free membership. So we are going to do a paid membership. We want to have free content, but then there's going to be some lock content, which will be like e-learning, like modules, like courses. So will I be using the e-learning? Is there a way for me to use the e-learning for that membership and then lock it so that people have to, will know who paid to let them in for that learning?
Yeah, so so you can actually embed whole whole pieces of the site, whole pages into the actual app. It does have it to where you have a page embed, but with the e-learning specifically, it has it set up to where you could select the option to have only certain stuff visible, and where it's opens up in tiers. So you'll have to watch the knowledge base video on the e-learning on how to set the tiers up because it's a new feature on it. But one, you can set it up to where only certain stuff is visible. And 2, yes, you can embed the whole e-learning into the app.
Okay, so you could do it like a drip, right? So that they
Yes.
don't get the whole course up front. And then is there a way to see completion, like how much they've done?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
And you can create certificates that are QR code scannable.
Perfect. That's the next, that was one of the questions. And I need to have their phone numbers for the push notifications.
Say
Right.
that again.
I need to have their phone numbers for the push notifications.
No, the push note, they just need to have the app installed for the push notifications.
Okay, and it'll send them like a text message.
It'll send a notification to the browser.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. And yeah, you can even charge for advertising.
Exactly.
Yeah, I used to have an app, so that's one of the reasons I got Builderall, to rebuild it on this platform because it was extremely expensive per month. So thank you so much, Dazzle. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? No? Well, we will not be having the after build tonight, but I will see you guys next week. And yeah, play around with some stuff, drop some stuff in the Discord if you need it, test it. Blessings, good fortune, and may the profits forever be in your favor.